10-cent burgers, nickel cups of coffee, full breakfast for less than a quarter. Most of you are too young to remember when eating out was truly affordable and fast food meant quick, friendly service, not ready-made or microwave foods. But many of our customers will never forget those days when a trip to Russ's restaurant was not only a great time, but a great value. From its humble beginnings on Chicago Drive, Russ's recipe for keeping the customer satisfied brought more and more patrons to its door. Today, there are several Russ's restaurants throughout Michigan, but our size hasn't altered our tradition. Russ's customers still come for that friendly, family atmosphere. They know they'll get quality food and quick service in a clean environment, all for a great price. Our reputation was built on this tradition, and for generations, people like you have kept it alive. The cleanliness of our restaurant is a big reason why our customers keep coming back. What a nice greeting it is to have a clean, orderly table ready and waiting for each customer. As a bus person, you can make sure that first impression is a good one. From the placement and cleanliness of the menu to the seats, tabletops, and even the floor, every detail you look after leaves a positive impression on our guests. In this program, we'll describe the various aspects of the bus person's job and how your attention to detail can make a difference. Let's start with your attire. Busing tables puts you in constant view of our dining customers. Your smile, pleasant attitude, and neat appearance makes an important statement to our guests. Our dress codes are clean and simple. Male bus persons wear white short-sleeved, buttoned dress shirts tucked in at the pants with a plain white t-shirt underneath. A collar for a bow tie is required, and pullover shirts are not acceptable. Dark-colored slacks with belts and dark-colored socks and shoes are required. The women wear dark-colored skirts or slacks and dark shoes and plain white cotton blend button-down blouses with a collar. A long shirt tail to tuck in, and again, pullovers are not acceptable. White undergarments and natural-colored hosiery are required. For safety reasons, we cannot allow tennis shoes or sandals, but deck shoes may be worn. Denim fabric, suspenders, and excessive perfumes, colognes, and jewelry are not permitted. Because hygiene is very important in the restaurant business, hair should be clean, under control, and above the shoulder. Hairnets, pulled-up hair, or braided ponytails work well. Trimmed mustaches are fine for the men, but no beards or unshaven looks. Hands and fingernails must be clean and manicured, and only clear nail polish may be worn. Your name tag on the upper left side of your shirt tells the customer who you are. Your appearance and hygiene shows them what kind of restaurant we are. Any questions regarding dress code should be discussed with your manager on duty. When you first arrive at work and are clocked in, check your cart for all the necessary equipment. It should have been left empty, clean, and set up by the previous bus person. Each Russ's location has some different equipment, but each cart should have 2 bus tubs, one on the top shelf and a second on the middle shelf. 2 half-glass racks stacked on top of each other on the top shelf. As one becomes filled, it can be moved to another shelf. Individual cylinders or a hanging basket to separate silverware from the dishware. Sanitation water tubs or spray bottles with a sanitation solution of 1 capful bleach and 1 gallon water. 2 clean cloths, a wet colored one for the table and a dry white one for the seats. A reusable tub for unused factory-sealed crackers and sauces, and a trash bag-lined waste receptacle for paper and food disposal. Once everything is in order, you're ready to go. Busing tables while people are eating around you can be a bit awkward, but if you're quick and quiet, the customers will hardly notice. Here's how it's done. As you see a guest leaving, push your cart up to the table. taking care to give the right of way to the waitstaff or guests. Be careful to take corners slowly to prevent accidents from happening. At times, the hostess may direct you to clean a specific table for a customer who is waiting for that location. This should become your top priority. High chairs and booster seats should be dealt with first. Trays go to the dish room for washing, sanitizing, and wrapping. Chairs and booster seats need to be cleaned with your wet sanitized cloth and returned to proper storage areas. Children are such a delight and are part of Russ's customer family. They are learning to eat and are often quite messy. Although cleaning up is extra work for you, the children are our future customers, and we welcome them. Because glasses are taller and easily knocked over, always remove glasses first by pinching the tops together and placing them into the racks. Never put glasses inside each other. Next, use the same method for removing cups and set them into the bus tub. Straws and paper products should be placed into the waste receptacle. Be very careful not to discard any silverware or tips. Any factory-sealed food item that is not soiled or crushed is reusable. These items should be collected and placed into the reusable tub. They are sorted before leaving your shift. Do not save food items that have replaceable lids. Silverware should be gathered by the handle and placed into the silverware container on your cart. Don't worry about sorting it now. When clearing dishes, any remaining food should first be put into the waste receptacle. Then, quietly stack each dish into the appropriate section of the bus tub. Do not stack dishes above the top of the tub, as it may result in costly breakage. Ashtrays should be emptied into a napkin and wiped out with that napkin. Make sure the butts are fully extinguished. After clearing the table, use the colored, damp, sanitized cloth to clean the entire surface, including underneath all tabletop items. Crumbs should be brushed into your hand, not on the floor. Leave the dressing bottles and syrup pitchers at the end of the table along with the tip to be collected by the waitstaff. Next, wipe every seat with a dry cloth, again brushing any crumbs into your hand. After papers and food items are picked up from the floor, use the portable sweeper under the table and in the aisle. Finally, arrange the chairs. If your tabletop and seating area looks this clean, with every item back in its place, you have done a great job. Quite often, you and the dishwasher will share a shift, taking turns bussing and dishing. Your two positions go hand in hand, so teamwork is important. Each time you unload your cart, you'll need to wipe it down and replace the items with clean tubs, racks, sanitation water, and cloths. Maintaining the appearance of your cart is another part of the job. This includes cleaning shelves, corners, and wheels, and running the waste containers through the dish machine daily. In addition to cleaning and clearing tables, which is your primary job, there will be slow times to take care of other posted duties, such as sorting reusables, emptying waste baskets, cleaning and restocking restrooms, restocking shelves with restaurant supplies, and assisting the waitstaff, dishwasher, and manager as needed. Tips are a customer's way of rewarding the waitstaff's good service. If you do your job well, keeping all sections open, clean, and ready to receive new guests, a part of that reward goes to you. Your tips are placed in a container with your name. Or if you are scheduled to leave early, the waitstaff will save your tips in an envelope. Each week, you are required by law to record the week's tips on your time card. Your signature verifies that your tip record is accurate. Before leaving your shift, check with a manager. Knowing what is expected of you in your job is important. And doing your job quickly and quietly will make you a better employee. Little details like a clean menu, a nice smile, and a fresh white shirt or blouse may seem trivial, but to our customers, it's as important as a good hot meal. It's part of the reason families have been coming to Russ's for generations. We think you can help keep that tradition alive for future generations. Welcome to Russ's. We're glad to have you on our team.